In this video, we'll be going over 4 booster boxes that I think are buying opportunities, especially during this Pokemon market downturn. Starting off at number 4, we have Chaos Rising booster boxes. This booster box is going for 183 with 11 cents, which is pretty close to the MSRP. MSRP of booster boxes is around $169 to $160, depending where you buy them from. And I feel like this box is a pretty good buy simply due to the Mega Greninja. This is the chase card of the set going for 197, which is almost the same price as the booster box. But the reason why I really like this booster box is because this Mega Greninja is one of the more liked Pokemon. It's a Greninja, and it's a connecting artwork with both the Froakie and the Frogadier that you can slot in your binder horizontally to create one image. And when it comes to the graded side, this card has a pretty good multiplier. You can see that the card is selling for around 575, which is around a 3x multiplier. What you could do is that you can buy the Mega Greninja, grade it, get a couple of 10s, resell them, and then use that money to buy the booster boxes, because for the short term, they're still being printed, but in the long term, these booster boxes are going to go up in price, just like every sealed Pokemon product ever. And the reason why booster boxes are worth picking up is because booster boxes are not as printed as much as they used to be, and they're pretty easy to store. They're pretty small, so you can just store them in a small little area of your collection, and they shouldn't take up much space. And that is why I feel like the Chaos Rising booster box is a good choice to start off the list. Coming in at number 3, we have the Pitch Black booster box. This booster box is going for $178 with 51 cents. It has been dropping a little bit. There was a little high of about 294, and then it just proceeded to keep dropping. And this booster box is one of the closer booster boxes to MSRP that we've had, besides Perfect Order. But the reason why this one is a little different from Perfect Order is because of the chase card. The chase card, being the Mega Darkrai EX, is actually a really nice card. It's going for around $217, and it hasn't stopped dropping ever since it released. Its starting price was around $850, but it just kept dropping as more and more copies were pulled. I can see this card going all the way down to around 175, staying around 150. But the reason why I put this card over the Chaos Rising Greninja is because of the artwork. This artwork is a lot more interesting because it's basically monochrome. It only has white and black coloring with a little bit of green there, trying to symbolize the abyss, since that is what the Mega Darkrai is designed after. And when it comes to the graded copies, we can't really look at this chart much because the card just came out, so the graded copies are going to be overpriced regardless. I can see the graded copies settling about 750, possibly 800, but it could be a little bit lower than that. The other reason why I really like the Pitch Black booster box is because it has a couple other special illustration rares, nothing crazy, but I can see that Darkrai being a very important card in the set, and the one that drives the most pricing towards it. Since it's such a unique looking card, I feel like that would make this set stand out, and you can pick up a couple of these booster boxes for around 160 if you really tried. I feel like that is a really good buying opportunity right there. This is why I chose this booster box for number 3. Now at number 2, we have the Phantasmal Flame booster box. This is one of the better booster boxes to come out in the Mega Evolution era. Now, the reason why this booster box stands out above almost all of them is because of its chase card. The Mega Charizard X Special Illustration Rare. This card is one of the best Mega Charizard and or Charizard artworks to have come out in recent times, if not ever. This card is sitting around $644, which is a little surprising because you can see that this card started off at $1,500. It dropped down all the way to $450. It was just a non-stop pump all the way up to $900, and it almost peaked around $950. But with the Pokemon market dropping these past couple of days, you can see that it's dropped down a decent chunk, and I feel like it's going to reach the 500 mark before it starts to slow down. This specific card is what's going to make the Phantasmal Flames booster boxes one of the most sought after booster boxes in this era, because that's really the only hit this set has. It has these special illustration rares of Mega Charpedo, the Mega Lopunny, but they're nothing compared to the Mega Charizard. But even then, the design of the booster box is pretty good. It has the Mega Gengar and it has the Mega Charizard X. So I feel like just the design and what's inside of the booster box is going to make this booster box a good $750, possibly $800 in the next couple of years. And that's why I feel like this is a really good booster box to buy at this price, and that's why I put this at number 2. Coming in at number 1, we have one of the best buying opportunities of this moment in time, and that is the Destined Rivals booster box. This booster box has fallen in price drastically, all the way from $640 down to $400, and it looks like it's still having a sharp drop. The reason why it's dropping so much is because of the Destined Rivals reprint. The reprinting of the ETBs, the booster boxes, and basically any type of sealed products for this set. And honestly, I would take advantage of this as much as I could, simply due to Destined Rivals being one of the best sets from the Scarlet and Violet era. You have the design with the Mewtwo and the Giovanni at the very front, and the design of the set name as well is really nice. It feels like it really complements itself, and it's one of the better looking booster boxes. Plus, you need to look into the contents of the booster box as well. It has the Team Rocket's Nidoking EX with Giovanni in the background, and this art style is pretty nice. You can tell that the pricing on these cards hasn't dropped much. They just had the same drop that every other card has had with the Pokemon market. Now, this is one of the many special illustration rares in this box. There's also a couple more, like the Cynthia's Garchomp. This is also a really nice illustration rare with Cynthia in the background and Garchomp in a little arena fight. This card peaked at around 293, but it looks to have dropped down to around 236, could drop a little bit more. Now, when it comes to the graded copies, they're selling for about $600, so it's not bad at all. It's around like a 2 to 3 multiplier. And then it also has the Team Rocket's Moltres EX, which this card has a promo, the exact same promo, with the Destined Rivals logo right here. But even then, this card is a special illustration that can be pulled from the set. Looks like it has come down a little bit, not too much, all the way down to around $95. The PSA 10 sells for around $330, which is still pretty good. And last but not least, the big banger of the set, it's the Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. This card has had a peak of around $600, and you can see that it's dropped down to around $400, and then it pumped all the way back up to $566. But then after the announcements of the reprints, the card started going down for a little bit. But even then, this card being at $491 is a steal. If you look at the graded prices, this card hasn't been below $1,000 in the longest time. A PSA 10 copy of this card is selling for around $1,100, which is basically a 2 times multiplier. And Destined Rivals is just stacked with special illustration rares and really nice cards with awesome artwork. And this set is not going to last long at this price. This is one of those sets that you need to pick up now before it comes back up, because once it comes back up in price, you're never going to see this back down here. Even with the Pokemon hype going away in a couple of years, if it even does, this booster box will not let you down. And that's why I feel like this is one of the best pickups you can do. And for that reason alone, I'm putting this booster box at number 1. Now, if you guys like this video and would like to see more videos like this, please leave a like and subscribe. And I would like to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. Now, if you'd like to see any other videos like this, go and check my channel out. I like to post videos about Pokemon rankings when it comes to singles, sealed, and all of the above. But if that is all for today, guys, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day.